Hello, welcome. I didn't know how to start that. Today is Friday. It's about 10:30 Central Standard Time. Villa will be kicking off 1:30 Central Standard Time. I wanted to record this yesterday, but I was busy with other things. Currently unemployed, so I was looking for other jobs and working a little side hustle. But, anyways, that's completely besides the point. I didn't even really write notes down. I kind of had some thoughts swirling in my head, but I was like, nah, let's just get right into it. Um, yeah, this game is continuing the trend of Villa have to win to get Champions League. It's that simple. And uh, like that part has been like after we got through Bournemouth, that part I feel confident. Like we have won. I think that I got the official stat. It was 17 unbeaten in the Premier League, and it might be 20 in all competitions. So it is a fortress. Now it has been a fortress in the past, and Spurs have come in and stuck four past us with no reply. Obviously, where things are completely different last season. Last season, both squads were going for Champions League, and that probably arguably should have cost us that this campaign, but whatever, the past is the past. I haven't really been enjoying watching Villa play football recently, and that's not because I haven't enjoyed the game plan or anything like that. Fulham, we created a lot, but only got the one goal. The reason I haven't been able to enjoy it is somewhat obvious. Is it is coming so down to the wire. It isn't about a performance. It is about results. Like honestly, if we beat Spurs 1-0, I probably won't be excited about it because I think we should beat them by more. But goal difference isn't going to be an option unless Chelsea get absolutely battered by Man United. And who did they play on the last game of the season? I looked at the table, but whatever. Who did Chelsea play? Why can't I read? Oh, Forest. So that could be very interesting, but I don't anticipate because Forest don't score a lot of goals. Man United are not scoring a lot of goals right now. Like they'll be lucky to get a win. But honestly, that game is probably going to stress me out more because that has so much impact on where we're going to finish. It's that simple. Um, Spurs, I don't think. I think what has been I've become less of a negative Nancy in the last, I would say, 24 hours ish. I think I was very nervous about, like, this is such a banana skin. Tottenham are a bogey team. Um, yeah, and who knows? Like, I thought they'd be playing more youth players, but as I've kind of like sat down, thought about it, read a little bit more about things, that is probably not going to happen. It's probably going to be Spurs resting some players, but a lot of them are coming back from injury, so they need that match fitness for that final. I think they'll probably play about 60 minutes and then probably some changes at the half as well. But you never know. These young players at the end of the season, when there's a lot of tired legs, they are coming on the pitch excited to make an impact and make a name for themselves with the fans. That happens pretty regularly. But as I've kind of thought about it, I'm like, we've been very defensively solid lately. I think we've conceded in this run of winning 7 of 8, I believe it. Yes, because that was after Bournemouth, 7 of 8. We've only conceded something like 3 goals, and 2 of them were to City, which was away at the Etihad in last minute due to a defensive error. But okay, we grind out a 1-0 win. Old Trafford. If you're not a Villa fan, you may not realize how unhappy of a hunting ground that has been for us. But we'll cover that next week. Yeah, I think the main thing I wanted to come on and say was that I haven't been enjoying the football just because I've been so stressed. I do think that now that we're past Bournemouth, which I think is our last real test, outright test, if we slip up to Man United and or Spurs, that will be extremely, frankly, disappointing after all of this hard work we've done a little before we exited Champions League and after the Champions League, we've been pretty incredible. Again, City was that only slip up. And I think that until that final whistle blows on the final day of the season, there's going to be a sense of unease, but I am feeling optimistic. I think Villa get Champions League after everything I've seen. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx us. I will have more thoughts, more structured thoughts, post Spurs and pre Man United. Up the Villa.